Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake, aka Tag, and today we're back in again with a meme machine deck. We end up having Sparky, Balloon, and Elixir Collector. I love this deck because people just don't really expect the combination of Sparky and Balloon. I stole it off of Sweep, one of the best Sparky players in the entire game, and he always plays off-meta decks. You want to end up splitting your Rascals and Skeletons in the back, passively cycling Collectors, building up an Elixir advantage, defending with the Sparky, and then counter pushing with Lumberjack Balloon to win the game. Check it out for 12 grand challenges, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Starting off the game with a Zap, we're going to see what's up, see what's good against the King. We're going to dethrone this King. We're going to sauce out Rascals in the back. He ends up going for Bard Barrel. Obviously, after seeing Bard Barrel and dropping Rascals in the back, we're in a pretty good mood. That's pretty awesome. And we know that we're going to get a lot of value now because he's not going to end up having Log. Or he shouldn't have Log. If he does, I'll be a sad panda. I'm going to go Balloon since we end up having to go a Rascal. We're going to be able to support it. We have double lane aggression here. He's actually going to end up having Mega Minion, unfortunately, but he dropped it really high, so he ends up having to go in for a Night Witch as well. So I'm okay with this interaction. I think this is going okay for us. I want to go for Minions off to the side just to make sure after the Mega Minion dies, we're going to be able to eradicate everything else, and I didn't want the Mega Minion to get a single hit off on the Minions. I could end up going for a Lumberjack, but I don't want to be too aggressive here. I'd rather end up going in for a Elixir Collector, and I think by looks of it, he ends up having a Golem deck. So if he has Golem, what I really want him to do is start off his Golem first, and then I just go Sparky and just show him what's up, show him what's good in the world, boys. So that's really what you want to happen. You want them to end up starting their Golem, you want to go same lane with the Sparky, and then you want to eradicate their hopes and dreams and aspirations of ever winning the game because they're not able to break through the Sparky. Obviously, he's probably an Electro Dragon, so it's going to be a little bit scary for us. I might actually even have to use the Balloon to mess with the targeting of that, because I don't think that the Rascal is going to be adequate. We'll see, guys. We'll see. He's going to Electro Dragon for sure. No, he's going to go for Mega Minion. That's kind of peculiar. So I guess we're going to end up going for Rascals here. Really wasn't planning on doing so, but it's going to allow us to evaporate Mega Minion, so it's very cool. He ended up going for a Lightning, so we're able to go in for another Elixir Collector if we want to, but I'd rather just go in for a Balloon here. He's going to probably end up going for a Bard Barrel on top of the Sparky to kill it. At least that's the way that I see it. Go Minions here. I think the Balloon at least gets one hit. I think we're going to get two if I zap. Potentially two if I zapped. Yes, let's go. That zap was killer. Literally killer, boys. Start another Sparky because he's going to Golem in the back. I don't even want to drop a Collector. Should have Golemed, actually. Yeah. That's exactly what he had to do, right? He's forced to. He can't go opposite lane at this situation when he's down Elixir. So we're going to end up starting Sparky, Balloon, Minions. Definitely can zap after the second wave of bats or after they all die because the Night Witch just got smacked down, beaten down, and dominance asserted all over her. He's going to go for Rascals again. He 100% is just going to lose right now because there's nothing that he can do against this Balloon, right? By going for Minions as well. I forgot if he had NATO or not. He's got Lightning, so I assume not. Okay. Yeah, he did have NATO. Did we get death damage, though? I need a zap for the death damage. Did I get it anyway? I think I did, yeah. So now all I need to do is cycle one more zap and we do win the game. So we just need to make sure that we defend the virginity for the remainder of this game. Just cycling Lumberjack, cycling cheap Elixir cards. I could even go in for the offense. Because if I keep up the aggression, then he's not able to play aggressive on our side. Obviously, he has to spam into us, and then I have enough Elixir to cycle back to zap. Because he has to spend a lot of Elixir with the Mega Minion and not applying aggression on us. So there's no way for him to take the tower in that time period. GG, well played, and peace out. As promised, guys, we dethroned the King. Let's go. Alright, guys, we got a game. We're going to sauce out a good luck here. We're going to go for Skeletons in the back. We're going to see what's up against Ed. So Ed, neurotoxic. All right, man. I guess you're super toxic with this deck as well. Whenever he's running the same deck as us, that'd be insane. We did see Rascal, so it's probably going to be Log Bait with a Goblin Barrel. But, you know, it could be our deck. It could be also Balloon with Inferno Tower. Okay, it's Balloon and Inferno Tower. We're going to go for Rascals and Minions here, and that should be enough to eradicate that Balloon. I think the Balloon might get one hit if he snowballs. Does not. Okay, very cool. It's going to Inferno Tower. All right, well, I guess I could go for a Lumberjack here. I should have zapped that earlier. Ripperino, Cappuccino, Pepperino. Just going to zap those bats so the Lumberjack gets a lot more damage. In retrospect, I think zapping would have been better opposed to dropping the Lumberjack there. And it would have been less Elixir spent, greater chance of potentially getting that Sparky to shoot on the tower for more tower damage. I just didn't expect the bats there. I should have expected it because he hasn't dropped them yet, but, you know, live and learn. So he doesn't have bats in cycle again, right? So in this situation, he's going to end up going in for Rascals if I go in for a Balloon. So therefore, I feel confident going for Elixir Collector in the middle. I think that's really the only play that I have going for me right now. He can't kill the Rascals if I drop them lower. So we're okay with this. Want them to target the thick boys, then I can go for minions. He's going to go snowball. Maybe he doesn't hit all the minions. Yeah, he actually didn't even hit a single one. He's going to get one hit, and I'm completely and utterly fine with that. I end up going for a balloon here, and it's high probability of him going in for a tower. Probably not bats. Wow, he went in for bats. Okay, that's a really bad play, because I have zap. You know I had zap. I don't know that. I don't know why he did that to himself. I guess he didn't have elixir. Maybe he was just hoping and praying. I honestly might have not even went in for bats. I might have just sacked the tower if I was him. The bats was a wasted elixir investment, but it's okay for us. So I'm going to end up going for elixir collector here. I might just sack this. Probably going to end up going in. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end up going in for minions here on top of the balloon. Looks like we might sack the tower. Yeah, I think we're sacking it. So we make the decision to sack it. He didn't do it before, but we actually make the decision here to sack the tower. The executive decision that our tower cannot be saved. We cannot profit from it. So we're just going to make sure that we profit on the counter push. So we're going to go balloon. We end up having the Sparky saving us again. I think the Sparky might actually eradicate the Inferno Tower. If it does, then we're popping off. The Sparky hits the Rascals. That's also very good for us. Ends up dying, unfortunately. Doesn't have a big spell, does he? Just go for Elixir Collector again for the memes. You can't hit these Rascals even if you go for a balloon. Very aggressive play. Looks like I have to zap that to deny too much damage. He might get 2 hits. If he gets 2 hits, I might have lost. Okay, guys, we gotta go crazy. We gotta go hard in the paint here. We gotta go for Rascals. Defend the virginity. Let's go, please. I think we got it barely. That was an insane game. I predicted the back because I knew that it was too obvious to go in the front, and I'm glad that I got it there, guys. That was some insane prediction there, and RNG was in our favor. We got blessed, and we won the game. Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to go for Skeletons in the back. This guy's going to end up having a Furnace, so we have to go for Rascals to make sure that we just destroy the Furnace here, hopefully. I'm hoping that the Rascals get on top, and I really want to split it so then we discourage him from going in for a Bar Barrel on top of the cumulative Rascals. So it's looking like it's going to be an RG deck. This is not going to be an easy matchup. If you guys know what we're facing, it's going to be RG. Whoa. All right. Well, he's Log and Poison. Maybe it's not RG anymore after seeing Electro plus Furnace. I'm so sure. I was 100% confirmed that this is going to be a RG deck, guys. But maybe he's running something spicy. RG decks typically run Barb Barrel. Graveyard decks typically run Barb Barrel. I don't know what this is. Thought he might spam on this side. I mean, it could be Golem. That would make a little bit of sense, actually, if it was Golem. He's also going to have a lot of poison bait elements. Unfortunately, the Witch is going to be super obnoxious for our Sparky. I'm hoping and praying that this Witch actually gets eradicated. Doesn't really look like that's going to happen anytime soon, though. So we're actually going to have to drop Rascals, just forfeit the Sparky. Doesn't even get the last hit off. Drop Skeletons. Soon, hopefully. No, I'm not even back to Skeletons. I was hoping that we'd get back to it really quick. Ram Rider's coming through, though. Ram Rider Pekka Witch, man. This is really wild. I have to go in for minions right on top of the Witch if I want to kill that. And we're doing pretty okay now. This is not the start that we wanted, guys. But I think that we can come back. I think we can bounce back. I'm a believer. I hope I'm not the only one here. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Surround so then we're able to eradicate that Electro Wizard. And I assume he's going to start a Furnace soon because that's a pretty good passive maneuver. Yeah. Electro Wizard Furnace is going to be pretty concerning for me since I end up having the Balloon as one of my primary win conditions here. Sparky doesn't do so hot against the Furnace, obviously. I think Rascals are going to be our best play just to mitigate the maximum amount of damage here. He's going to Poison, drop the Elixir Collector on the opposite side, so we bait out the Poison there, so then the Rascals and Sparky don't get wrecked on the right-hand side. I drop it in the back here. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, Rocket randomly in the deck. That would make me such a sad panda. I can honestly just zap that and be okay. Dropping Skeletons, so then the Fire Spirits end up dying, and then I'm going to drop the Lumberjack right on top of the Witch so the Witch doesn't splash our tower. So in this scenario, I feel pretty comfortable going for Rascals here, so then we can potentially block the Electro Wizard from hitting the Sparky. If that happens, we're going to get a lot more value. Maybe I can even keep the Sparky alive and then go in for Balloon Push, since I think he dropped the Furnace in a really bad spot. So let's try to take advantage of that. So we wrecked the Ram Rider, actually. I'm going to go for a zap here, so then maybe we get the Sparky on top of the tower. Oh, he's going to Electro. But the Balloon's getting a ton of damage, guys. The minions might even get on top. And that should be GG, well played, and thumbs up. Let's go. Really was not expecting that one at all, guys. But he misplaced the furnace. We took advantage of it. Even though he's got a fat hard counter, we still won. We're going to go sauce out of good luck here. We end up seeing a musketeer, and we end up seeing a ice golem. So we already know it's probably going to be balloon or 2.6 hog. Definitely want to go Sparky same lane. So he's not able to make a huge push there with that muskie. So going to be balloon. All right, man. You're not going to be able to break through those minions, so that's very cool for us. I don't even need a zap because you're not going to snowball. Don't want to end up going for a balloon. I don't want to overextend. He already used his miner, so I feel very confident we're just going for a collector. Is immediately at 6 elixir because he has to demand spots with Sparky, and then he doesn't have miner to punish. So Sparky's at least getting elixir, and he can't even spam at the river because he's down. This is really, really good for me, guys. This is the start that we want to have. This is good stuff, guys. We go opposite lane with lumberjack and balloon since he just went and cycled a musketeer. Don't think that there's any way that he's able to adequately defend this. Okay. Well, that is an adequate defense. Then for a tower, we'll be able to shut that down. It's going to end up going in for skeletons. Actually, really well played on his end. I'm going to have to reset the musketeer on top of the thick boy with the zap. Thought for sure he was going to go towards the elixir collector, but he baited me there. So well played on his end, guys. Kind of surprised that he did that. Not many people would ever conceive a situation that would work, but he actually did. Well played, man. End up going for another collector in the back. Probably end up going for a lumberjack if I want to. But I'd rather just go for minions. Wait for a miner potentially. Gonna go for snowball. Skeletons are going to be really, really important for us here. Since he went in for snowball, we'll see if he does anything here. I think that we could potentially just take the tower if we go balloon and just sack the elixir collector. That's exactly what's up. That's exactly what's good. We're taking towers out here. We're taking names and we're taking towers. So it's evident that he's going to spam pretty hard here on the right-hand side. And if I went in for a collector, I think we would be overextending right now. Just want to make sure that we defend. So that he's not going to be able to take out the right-hand side since he doesn't have a direct source of damage. We'll see what he elects to do here. Probably going to drop something on... Yep, exactly. Great. I expected him to spam on the left pretty hardcore. I'm going to probably have to drop a collector in the middle to pull the balloon. Wherever he elects to do so. Okay, he's definitely going to keep spamming there. If he went for a balloon, I would use the collector on defense. But it just wasn't a threat. GG, well played. And peace out, Girl Scout. So when you know that your opponent doesn't have a big spell and they have miner, you can easily just defend it and make sure that you defend a tower at 500. 500 HP with 40 seconds remaining is never really going to be an issue for me if they don't have a big spell.